Hey everyone, welcome to Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now, in this video, I'm going to discuss new evidence that is further fueling the idea that we will indeed see a cult of Ghostface in Scream 6. Now, ever since the original version of Scream 3 was supposed to have the cult of Ghostface run by Stu Macher, there has been speculation and even anticipation that we would one day get to see that idea come to pass on screen. Well, there have already been clues pointing us in that direction for the upcoming 6th installment. But the official Scream Twitter account has dropped a huge clue, and I cannot wait to share it with you right now. Let's go! So the official Scream Twitter account tweeted out this crossword puzzle image that you can print out and fill in. Now, I don't want to spoil all of the puzzle, so I'm only going to focus on one specific section or one specific word, if you will. And the clue of this one is, if it is number 5 down. And number 5 down, it's the far right side here. It's the last down word in the puzzle you see on the far right. And the clue of it is, and they give you the clue key here. It says, where you can worship me. And when you fill in the other letters and you fill it in, I will tell you what it says. The word, if for 5 down, is shrine. Is the word shrine. Now, this, again, it goes back right into what we already know regarding there being this museum setup of the previous Ghostface mask, robe, the whole thing, whole costume, and someone has stolen the mask of the previous killers that the previous killers wore in the franchise. And this clue is a huge clue that points us towards the cult of Ghostface. It's literally using the terminology worship, where you worship me. And this is really getting into cult territory, guys. It's almost going to be odd now if they don't do a cult of Ghostface in Scream 6, because the way they're framing this up, they're already showing us, we have confirmed, and I've got videos on this here on the channel if you haven't seen them. We've already got a confirmation of at least 3 different masks on screen that they've shown us. That could be one person wearing 3 different masks at different times. So it doesn't automatically mean we've got a number of people, like a cult. However, it could also very well mean that we do. And we literally are having different Ghostface killers wearing different masks. And they all, the masks all have different meaning. Perhaps the masks are tied in to previous victims or previous killers, so that the whoever they're attacking in a particular scene, whether it be Kirby, could be tied into a Scream 4 mask. Gail could be any of them, right? And of course, Sam and the Core 4 could be from 5. But the point is, there's a purpose to all this, and one of the things behind it could very well be we finally get the cult of Ghostface that we've known about, that's been talked about since Scream 3 when Kevin Williamson wrote it and Wes Craven was going to do it then. And we know they had to shelve it for the Columbine tragedy that happened back then. And then Kevin ended up going on and selling that script to Fox, and it turned into the television show The Following. But there very well could be a reinvention of that idea, making not exactly the same, but they could tweak it, they could change it up, they could just make it fit the current storyline, and it very well could be the cult of Ghostface. I mean, I think the needle is starting to really turn towards that being what we're going to get in this movie. And I'm excited to see what it is, because this clue, again, this is the first clue we've gotten that actually gives us that type of vibe, cultish vibe, where you would worship me at a shrine. You have the shrine of Ghostface, all the costumes. It could be, I hope it doesn't get into like a ceremonial cult type thing. I don't think it's going to go that far. I think that this is just a clue that's to pointing us that way, just to let us know, hey, the idea of this being multiple people and there being a mastermind behind it is really on the table for this movie. And I know for myself and a lot of you guys in our live streams and comments on videos, you guys want that. A lot of you do. And I think the premise is cool. You could do so many things with it. You could have so many red herrings that may actually not be red herrings. And it just will keep it, the whole whodunit aspect would be a fantastic when you're dealing with the cult of Ghostface. Because there's so many suspects. As Randy said, everyone's a suspect. And it would be, it literally would be. So anyway, that's one thing I wanted to mention, guys. I'm very excited to share. Now, there's one thing I want to say also real quick before I head out, is that Jenna Ortega recently tweeted out on her Twitter account to happy birthday to Scream, because it was released, of course, on January 14th of last year, just a couple of days ago. And she wished it happy birthday. And Ghostface decided to respond. So the official Ghostface Twitter account responded and said, 1 year since we met. Are you ready for round 2? So I love it. Teasing Jenna, or in this case, we'll say Tara, the character, for round 2. And, you guys know my feelings on Tara if you've been a part of this channel for any length of time. If you haven't, if you're new, you may not know, I am a huge proponent for Jenna Ortega, for her character Tara. I really hope that she steps forward into that really leading survivor girl role. And, with her stardom now rising, like skyrocketing rather, it's not even rising, it's skyrocketing. And her becoming such a face in Hollywood now for these type of movies, horror movies, these quirky movies, just great roles. She really could be the one that continues to ensure box office sales, new fans coming into the franchise. It's a good way to introduce new people to Scream, because a lot of folks I've been saying that have been watching Wednesday and are just in love with that character and her performance, which was really good. She did a great job. Those people that are new to Scream, they may never have seen a Scream movie, and they're going to go see it now because Jenna's in it, and they love Jenna. So that's a real thing, and that's someone who, again, I've said this, the franchise lucked into this. They fell into this because Jenna was not at that level when they signed her up for Scream 5. She was still getting her roots in, and I mean, she still is, but she was really not to the level she is now. So they hit the lottery with Jenna Ortega, getting her cast in these movies. It's fantastic. And I think that the success of Wednesday alone and the recency of it being so new and still popular now, it's going to just feed into the box office for 6. And I think Scream 6 will outdo Scream 5 because of Jenna Ortega. I really do. Even though Nev is not in it, and that could take a hit, I think Jenna will make it up. So it's great to see the play here between Jenna and of course, and Ghostface, or Tara and Ghostface. And it's just more fuel on the excitement, guys, for this movie. And we got a trailer coming up, so don't forget, Thursday the 19th, trailer dropping for Scream 6. And you will be able to watch it live with me at 8 a.m. Central Time. Be sure and check it out on the channel. And I've got it set up for you to go check it out. Hit notify the button so that you can be there and we can watch it together on Thursday. All right, guys, but I'm going to leave it here for now. But I want to know what you think about this crossword clue of a shrine where you can worship me. Do you believe we will see a cult of Ghostface in Scream 6? I want to know what you really think. Do you think it's just they're toying with this, or do you think that they are going to actually deliver on the cult idea? So I want to know what your thoughts, ideas, and your theories might be about this. So start leaving your comments below right now in the comments section and let's talk about it. All right, guys, that's going to be all for this update, but I'll be back soon with more Scream 6 and other horror movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thanks for watching.